You wake up in the morning already tired. Not tired because you worked too hard, tired because you feel behind. Again. You check the time, your phone, your messages, and before you even get out of bed, your mind is already racing. Things you didn't finish yesterday, things you're supposed to do today, and that quiet thought in the back of your head. I don't have enough time. Days pass fast, weeks even faster, and somehow you're always busy, but never really moving forward. If this feels familiar, I need you to listen carefully. Because the problem isn't that you're lazy, and it's not that you need better motivation or a stricter routine. The real problem is something far more dangerous. You're bleeding time, slowly, without noticing it. And if you don't stop it now, one day you'll wake up and realize it's too late. Let me explain. For the longest time, I thought I just needed to manage my time better. I watched productivity videos, downloaded planners, tried waking up earlier, tried working harder, but no matter what I did, the result was always the same. The day ended, I was exhausted, and the important things stayed undone. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. Time isn't stolen from us in big, dramatic moments. It's stolen quietly. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, a quick scroll, one more task that doesn't actually matter. And by the time you notice it, your day is already gone.
The scary part? Most people never notice at all. They don't lose their life in one big mistake. They lose it in small, invisible ways every single day. So today, I want to show you what's actually stealing your time and how to take it back before it gets too late. Not with motivation, not with hustle, but with awareness and a simple system. First, you need to understand this truth. Being busy is not the same as moving forward. We live in a world that rewards busyness. If you're always tired, always rushing, always overwhelmed, people assume you're doing something important. But busyness is often just a distraction, a way to avoid facing the things that actually matter. I used to fill my days with tasks that felt productive. Emails, messages, small fixes, random work. At the end of the day, I felt busy, but deep down, I knew I was avoiding the hard stuff, the meaningful stuff, the things that would actually change my life. And here's the dangerous part. Your brain loves this because staying busy feels safe. It feels responsible. It feels like progress. But real progress is uncomfortable. It requires focus, and focus forces you to confront yourself. So instead, we stay busy and tell ourselves we'll get to the important things tomorrow. But tomorrow keeps moving. The second reason you're running out of time is something no one warns you about. You're living in reaction mode. You wake up and immediately react to notifications, to messages, to other people's priorities. Before you choose what matters to you, the world chooses for you. And once that happens, your day is no longer yours. Think about it. How often do you sit down and intentionally decide what deserves your energy today? Not everything, not a long to-do list, one or two things that truly matter. Most people don't. They just respond. And reacting all day feels like work, but it drains your time faster than anything else. This is why days feel short, not because there aren't enough hours, but because none of them were chosen consciously. Now here's the part most people ignore. Time anxiety doesn't come from lack of time, it comes from lack of direction. When you don't know what you're moving toward, every hour feels wasted. That's why you can have a free evening and still feel stressed. Because rest only feels good when you know what you're resting from. Without direction, even rest feels like procrastination. This is where everything started to change for me. I stopped asking, how can I do more, and started asking, what actually matters? Every night, I wrote down one simple thing. Not a list, not goals for the next 10 years, just one question. If tomorrow only went right in one way, what should that be? At first, it felt uncomfortable, almost scary, because it forced me to admit how much time I was wasting on things that didn't matter. But slowly, something changed. My days became simpler, calmer, more intentional. I wasn't doing more, I was doing less, but better. And here's what I want you to understand. You don't need to fix your whole life. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You need to stop leaking time. So let me give you something practical. Tonight, before you go to bed, do this. Take a piece of paper or open a note and write down 3 things. What drained your time today? What actually moved your life forward today? And what you wish you had focused on instead. No judgment, no guilt, just honesty. This one exercise does something powerful. It turns unconscious habits into visible ones. And once you see where your time really goes, you can finally take it back. Because the truth is simple, but uncomfortable. You don't run out of time, you run out of clarity. And clarity is something you can build, one day at a time, one decision at a time. So if you're watching this and feeling that quiet fear that life is moving faster than you are, don't ignore it. That feeling isn't anxiety, it's awareness. And awareness is the first step toward change. If this video helped you see your time differently, don't just click away and forget it. Try the exercise tonight, just once. And if you want more videos like this, real conversations about time, focus, and building a life that doesn't feel rushed, subscribe, because your time is passing anyway. The question is, will you finally choose how it's spent?